me. 3, 2, 1.
Well guys, Junior back again. This week we've got something a little special. We've got a brand new Megadrive game called Xeno Crisis. This game has been brought to us by the Bitmap Bureau. I've had it on pre-order for quite a while. It's not only just on the Megadrive, it's been released on pretty much everything: PC, Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, Megadrive, Neo Geo CD, Dreamcast. They say the Dreamcast ones and the Neo Geo CD ones are not out yet, as far as I know, because I'm still waiting for my Neo Geo CD version. So you can get this on actual cartridge as well, which is rather nice indeed. I was thinking about buying the cartridge, but I ended up buying the Neo Geo CD version in the end, and I bought the ROM, which you can also, like I said, you can get a ROM to this. So if you've got an Everdrive, or you've got an emulator, or Megadrive SG, or something along those lines, you can basically pay for the ROM for this, which is £15. It's the same as the download on the consoles, actually, and the PC. And you can play this on your consoles, your Everdrive, wherever. This game is 2 players. It is very much like Smash TV, but like with aliens. In the options, the standard difficulty is hard. This game is quite tricky as well, which is good. It's a decent challenge. I've been putting it on easy for now. It's not a huge difference between easy and hard, to be honest. But there is a few more enemies on screen, so it does make it a little bit more difficult. Your audio, music in this game is fantastic, by the way, really good. You can get a soundtrack CD as well. Pretty much there's your sound check options. You can basically listen to the soundtrack of speech and everything. Controls, this supports the 3-button pad and the 6-button pad. The best way to play this is definitely the 6-button pad, but if you've got a 3-button pad, it plays fine as well. That's the one advantage the console versions have of this, and the PC one, twin sticks. This game is perfect for twin sticks, but it does work rather well anyway. It just takes a little bit to get used to it, especially the button layout. With the Megadrive SG as well, with the 8-bit Megadrive pad, it has left and right shoulder buttons which map perfectly to grenade and the roll. So on the Megadrive 6-button pad, you do have to press the other buttons. You can't use triggers. So let's go back. So what we're going to do, we're going to check it on easy because it's just a bit easier, not much. Yeah, so basically you got a couple of Space Marines. You got a choice of 2 characters. The differences between the characters: he has more ammo from the start. One level of more ammo. When I get to the end of the boss, I'll show you. And she has 1 level extra speed. Apart from that, they're pretty much the same. So you can pull down, you can change colour on both of the characters. So I'm going to go with the blue. And pretty much you're sent in to figure out what's going on with this alien invasion or whatever's going on, and pretty much kicking ass. So it's arena based. So you can, these little dog tags you're picking up are basically money in the game. Use that at the end of the level, beat the boss, and you can basically up your stats. When I first played this, if you keep on firing, like I'll show you here now, if I keep firing, your firing runs out. You think, oh no, and I thought, oh god, no. You're going to have to wait to reload or pick up it. You basically pick up ammo and recharges your weapons, but at the end of levels you can actually make that last longer and longer, so the ammo clips get a lot bigger. Special note has to be said to this with the graphics on this game. Really lovely pixel graphics on this game. Really, really nice. They've done a fantastic job of that. Little enemies, nice animation. There's some nice speech in this game as well, and it's got some pretty fantastic music. done well with the Megadrive sound chip to get this really nice sounding music. So the idea of this game is you basically go through each room, you want to collect as many dog tags as possible. There is extra weapons in this game as well. There's like a flamethrower, laser gun, there's a freeway shot, there's a missile launcher, there's like a power-up shot. I don't like that one, it's a bit crappy to be honest. You basically make your way through each level, sort of Smash TV style, and you get to a boss at the end. It's a good idea to explore the levels. So you get more. Some of the levels you have to do that anyway. The levels are not set either. There's obviously a set amount of levels, but the route through them will change on each play. So they'll check you into slightly different rooms. You've got the roll like this, and you've got a grenade. So what I've been doing is basically exploring the levels and picking up as many of these dog tags as I can. There is things to shoot in the levels as well, which will help you a little bit. If I shoot these, they'll explode. Some lovely animation actually. Some of the enemies will explode as well. But let's go up here. You do have these little sort of marines to save as well. There is a melee attack in this game. You need, basically it does it automatically, you don't actually press fire. Once you get close enough to an enemy, it will melee attack them. Ah, I didn't know you could use the mode button to drop your weapon. That's an interesting one, I didn't know you could do that. When I get an enemy on its own, I'll show you now. If you run up to it, it'll melee attack it like that. It doesn't melee attack very fast, so you've got to be a little bit careful when you're using the melee attack, because you will get hit a lot otherwise. Right, now I've basically run out of bullets, but what you can do, you can roll through enemies, you can roll through bullets as well. And then you go, first boss. Bosses look really cool in this game. Probably the wrong weapon to have for the boss. Good idea, you can actually chuck your weapon down. Didn't want to do that. Been used to playing it on the SG pad, so I'm a little bit. Ooh. Rolled into a wall. I've been playing on the other pad, so it's a little bit awkward doing the buttons like this, but we'll get it done now. Right, dead, cool. The bosses are really cool in this game. This is a really nice looking giant sprite they used for the first boss. I say this game tracks your high scores as well, which is really nice. Get your little story bits then going in between. Not a huge amount of story to this game. It's basically get in there, shoot shit and blow it up basically and kill it. Right, yeah, this is the screen where you can update your weapons. This is where you need the dog tags. If you look at the ammo limit, he's got 2 on the ammo. When you use the girl, she's got 1 on the ammo, but her speed is 2 from the start. So the best ones you want to do is the health and the power. These are the most useful. That's basically your ammo limit will go up. That increases your speed. This one gives you more bombs. That one makes your bombs explosion bigger. That one is actually a continue. You quite a lot of points for that, and that will give you a mass to get through. Sometimes enemies do like a gas attack on you, and you'll need that. So what we're going to do, we are going to power these 2 things up, and we'll go for the extra grenade. So yeah, I've been playing this game quite a bit since I've had it. I really like this game. I've really been getting into it and really enjoying it. What you got to do as well, you got to be careful you don't stay too close to the doors, because it will check aliens all over the place at you. So you got to make sure you stay away from the doors, because some of them they run in really quick. Question: can I save this guy? Yep, I can. There we go. Cool. Say some of the enemies in this game and the animation on was very, very nice indeed. There is some differences between the modern console versions. They do have slightly better animation. They do have, like, there's loads of bullets flying out the back of the gun, which you don't get on the Mega Drive version. Sounds exactly the same. I'd say that maybe, I don't know if the graphics are any better, to be honest. Like I say, this is one of those levels where you can't get to the end of the level without actually exploring the place because you need the key card. I just picked up. That's a bit of a bummer. Let's use a grenade. And then what this will do then, it'll open up the door at the top so I can go through this way. So it's a good idea in this game is not to continuously fire, but you will use your ammo quite a bit. Oh, that was a fast bullet there. That was meant to be a grenade. So I've been using the triggers I have on the 8-bit dough pad. You gotta watch, they will crawl out from behind some of those walls sometimes as well. Gotta be a little bit sort of careful of that. Uh-oh. You gotta watch as well, I just did that. If you press the roll button and then you press it again, it cancels your roll. It is quite hard to play this and actually talk at the same time, but no, we'll do our best. And then second boss. Flicking grenades at him. The bosses as well, they will end up firing more towards the end, just before you kill them. They do start actually firing more. They get a little bit harder. Oh, that rolled right into that bullet then, didn't it? Yeah, so they get a little bit harder towards the end, they up their attacks a little bit. So as far as I know, there's 7 levels, I believe, to this game. I've managed to get to round 7 and nearly to the end of it. Right then, so this is where I can power up a little bit more. So I'm going to do the power, I'm going to do the health. That is full, so I can't do anything else. This level has got some really nice music. These enemies are quite hard. They feel around the floor and sort of they keep coming up. They can be a bit quite confusing at times, especially when there's loads of them on screen. You just got to follow their trails and wait for them to appear, and then kill them. I say there's some nice varied levels on this. I think the next level's like a forest level. You end up going in like a base, like a space station type thing. There's one, the enemies do change as well, as I got myself trapped in the corner. The exploders are a nightmare. Gotta watch them things, they jump around. Okay. Handy to have more bullets, to be honest. Ah, damn it. I was to the end, I was quite an easy one I ended up getting killed on. So I have found myself playing this over and over. I am really enjoying it. It's pretty wicked for a Megadrive game. It's very cool. I do like the way they've put this on the modern consoles, but they've kept the same music. I think there's a vinyl version of the soundtrack as well, flying around. If you're into vinyl, that'd be a pretty cool soundtrack to have. So yeah, I'm sort of tempted to buy the PS4 or the Switch version, just to get the twin sticks. I think this game would be really cool on twin sticks. Get out, because I think it's getting a bit... Aha, weapon. Oh, this weapon's good. Grenade launcher kicks ass. Get an NG back. Ooh. You got to concentrate on these. You got to keep an idea of where they're going, so you don't end up getting trapped like that, basically. Another weapon. The laser weapon's really good. It flies through all the scenery, and it's really powerful. Ooh, it's getting a bit confusing. Keep collecting those tags. I end up getting bloody hit half the time and trying to collect the tags. More tags and more stuff you can buy, I suppose. Ooh, that was going to be confusing. Ooh. Really sort of kicking my ass at the moment, these things are. I just... Oh, damn. Ah, damn, missed it. Ooh. Sometimes you get a full health recovery as well, but I think I've only ever had that once. It's like a bigger version of that M. Wouldn't need that. Damn, I'm out of weapons. There's an M over there. So ah, it's man trying to talk and play this. It's getting a bit confusing. Well, got one more credit. Say this level, as far as I know, is the only level without an actual boss. You just basically got to clear this room and you can get out of this level. All the other levels I've played have all got bosses apart from this one. Oh. But watch those other ones as well. They do the bomb things. They end up with the gas, which can cause you issues. Damn. Slight hesitation. You're knackered. Like. Well, that was just silly. Yeah. So this level, there's not actually a boss. Getting an A rank on the levels as well is difficult. I think you've basically got to do each level without actually getting hit. And collect all the humans and everything, the extras. So I'm pretty sure you have anyway. So what we're going to do is, we're going to up that. And we're going to up my grenades as well. This is where you start getting exploding aliens. Ooh, they came through our door fast. But watch, they leave little bits of gloop on the floor as well, which you can actually get hit by. What? This is where the melee attack comes in quite useful for killing those flying around heads. They take quite a lot of shots. Gun with it. There's probably some of the levels you could actually probably get through without actually exploring at all. This one though, you need to collect like free crystals. Like that. I'm going to watch these alien pod things as well. You have actually got to stop firing to do that melee attack as well, so you can't just stand there, they'll end up sort of running into you basically. But yeah, I missed the weapon then. Ooh. I walked over the goop. Oh shit, this one's really not going well. Ah, dead. Oh well guys, that's not the best. It's not the best game I've had playing it, but so give you an idea. Say Xeno Crisis. I really like this game. I think it's got really nice graphics. They've done a fantastic job with the pixel graphics. It's got fantastic music. It plays really well. It's not a game's fault, but the 6-button pad, the buttons are not quite as angled as much as the SNES pad where you got to clear up, down, left and right on the buttons. They were. That'd probably be a little bit easier to play, but you know, that's a complaint to the Megadrive pad. But you soon get used to it. If you're using a 6-button pad, which I've been doing, it's definitely the way to play it. But this game does play perfectly well on a 3-button. It just basically you turn, hold down the fire button, and it locks you in that position. So it's not too bad. It can be played that way as well. I think Bitmap Bureau has done a pretty fantastic job of this, and it's really cool that they've made a Mega Drive cartridge, and the fact that they've released it on everything. And each version, you know, they're not a massive upgrade from the Mega Drive version. There is a few little differences, but it's not too bad. Each version is pretty brilliant as well. Yeah, so I'm really liking this game, and I'm going to give this game 9 out of 10. You know, looking at it purely on a Mega Drive game, it's pretty fantastic, really, and I'm really enjoying it. And maybe one day, maybe I'll have a chance to play 2 players on here. That should be fun. But unfortunately, nobody loves me, so I'm basically playing 1 player. So that's Xeno Crisis, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the review, and if you do fancy it, go and pick it up. You can pick it up on the, you know, like the Xbox, PlayStation stores if you want to, or the Switch, or you can go to the Bitmap Bureau's website and you can buy the ROM from there, or you can order any of the other versions of the game. So I'm quite looking forward to seeing the Neo Geo version of this game, actually. And I am tempted to buy it again just to play the twin stick version, but I think that might be slightly crazy if I did that, but there you go. Anyway guys, hope you enjoy this. 9 out of 10, definitely recommended. Catch you soon. Ta-da!